If you just started to work with Power BI, but you are more familiar with the Excel functions, then you definitely know that the VLOOKUP is the most commonly used function in Excel, which can be translated in Power BI DAX language as well. Let me show you. Okay, let's start with the VLOOKUP translation. I opened up a blank Power BI sheet and I'm going to import some data. I can either choose the Get Data option, or I can go to the Data panel and hit Get Data, and from there I can choose the file format I want to import to my Power BI. I'm going to select the Excel workbook, hit Connect. I browse for the folder where I have my source files. I'm going to select the first one. I work with official Excel tables, so I'm going to select the table option, hit Transform Data, and I'm going to just simply repeat the process to pull all the files into my Power BI. I simply right click on the query panel, new query, Excel workbook, select the next one. Once I imported all the data I want to work with, I can start transforming the tables. In today's example, to demonstrate the VLOOKUP in the DAX, I'm going to use some sales data, an item list with different prices, and I'm going to combine this data together. So in this example, I'm selling bicycle parts in different countries, and just for the sake of the simplicity, I'm using two different countries and two different currencies this time, the USA and France, USD and Euro. Each country is having a different price for the same item, so I need to somehow match the items with the different prices according to the sales data. If I'm satisfied with the format of the columns, then I can just simply close the query editor and I apply the changes. You need to make sure that you're at the data view, and from there you can start creating your calculated fields where you can use the DAX. So first I go to the Table Tools tab and I choose New Column, and I can start writing my DAX. So I'm at the France sales table, but this table includes only the product code and the quantity sold plus the date. First I want to bring over the product name onto this table. So I'm going to select the formula bar, I change the column name. Let's name it product name. And the function we are going to use is the lookup value. It's exactly the same like the VLOOKUP, but it's more efficient since you can work with multiple conditions. I'm going to just expand the formula bar, and now I can start typing the attributes and the values into my formula. So I know that the product name is stored and related to the product code on the product code 1 table. And the first argument I need to enter is the result column name. So the result what I want to get back from a specific table. And it's on the PR code 1 table, and I want to get back the product name. Once you start entering the name of the table or the field, it will list out all the options. The next argument is the search column name, and obviously we need to have a column on our search table which is related to our product code. And since I'm having only the product code on my sales table, then I have to search based on the product code. And the search value is the last argument I need to enter, and that's the product code again on my sales table, since I want to tie this value to each line item on my table. So I'm going to select the product code, close the brackets and hit enter. I close the formula bar, and here we go. I use the simple lookup value function to bring over some text data from another table. But the best thing about the lookup value that you can add more arguments than just one. So basically you can set more conditions. Let's have a look what else we can bring over. So according to our scenario, we have different prices, right? So I'm going to select the product price table, and as you see, the price is related to the product name, and this table includes the prices for both countries. But since I'm looking for the prices for France, I need to set it as a condition in my formula. So I go back to my sales table, hit new column, name it like France price each, lookup value, and we want to get the price each from the price table. I'm going to select the field. I'm going to select the product name as a search column, and the product name is my search value on my sales table. And then I can just simply start entering the next argument or condition in my DAX. I don't have to enter the result column again because I will get back only just one result. So the second condition I'm looking for is the actual country. So the second search column name is going to be the country from the price table. And my search value is going to be a simple text. After A, I close the brackets and I hit enter. And here we go, I got the France specific prices for each item on my sales table, including multiple conditions.